Hello, hello! This is Chris, and today we'll be playing Baldur's Gate 3. Um, Last time we got into the Goblin Camp. We're now into the Temple of Selûne, and we freed the prisoner they were interrogating. We got the bonus from like the guy who beats us, and then that was a Red Bull burp. Sorry. Okay. Uh, we, we got the beating from like the guy who gives you that
Certainly won't be because he a beautiful
this thingy. Live Victor's Love. Pain in the Path of Clarity. You will have 30% hit points or less. You gain +2 bonus to attack doors and wisdom saving throw. And then we also saved Volo. And
Do you think
now,
the dwarf is ready yet? I'm hungry.
Scrying eye. Better keep any mischief out of its view.
but yeah, so now I'm gonna go save, I'm gonna go talk to Halsin, and then I'm going to, let's see, I'm gonna go, talk to Halsin, or no, save Halsin.
I'm just saying.
And then I'm probably gonna go do the Korga stuff, because it just is like a little bit of I guess like right now we're at what, level 4s, so I kind of want to get us higher than that right now. I didn't realize that Shadowheart had Fey ancestry. Anyway, but yeah, so I want to get us just a little bit higher on the levels, maybe up to level 5 before we like really go after some things. So that'll probably be the Korga fight and stuff. But yeah, so I just want to get that done.
See? It's squealed! Hit it again! Keep your hands steady, 3.
I like that the children are just numbered.
Again! Again! Make it squeal again.
But today I am, before I forget, today I am working on that Infinity Scarf for my friend again. It's just a lot of cables, and it just takes so long sometimes. But yes, just gonna be working on that, obviously through cutscenes and stuff. But yeah, I do really like that the children are just numbered. I think it's kind of funny. Let's see, what the hells are you doing? He's helpless, let him go. Sharper stones might cut through all that fur. Let's see. That, because I'm gonna... that's it. I'm putting a stop to this. Throw a rock at the bear. Okay, so we are, let's see, Shadowheart. Where are all the children? I know the kids will like run away and try to get help, so I am gonna just attack them.
Focus straight through.
Enough movement. Let's see about that one.
That won't
Miss.
work.
Okay. Is he close enough that he can like vampire bite them? No. Not the target. Not enough movement. Okay. Alright, my turn. Disadvantage because I'm too close. Can I? attack. Okay. I will have Lizelle go after them then. Let's kill the spider. And there we go.
Again.
Really? Are we just all gonna miss this kid? Like... Are they just so small that like we couldn't get them? Why did all of us just completely miss this child? Let's see. That was kind of webbed all of us. Yeah. I just don't feel like going against the more people right now, so you know. Halsin. Being Halsin. He might be able to get up there now.
Try something else.
God. Finally! Why did all of us just miss this child so much?
Concentrate.
Okay, let's see. Let's get over here out of the grease fire. What? Let's see. Not enough movement. There's not enough. I just really want to use this, okay? This just sounds like a fun attack. Don't judge me. But yeah. Let's then heal me up. Oh, damn. I didn't want Starry. I wanted me. Oh well. And they're just gonna open that. Okay, well, out come the boys. Okay, let's get a potion in you. There we go. I'm gonna go over here.
Another step forward.
Can I hit him? No. That's not what I wanted. Let's hit that guy. Ugh.
Victory awaits.
Lizelle. Can I get there? No. I'm gonna rally. I will rally them. And then let's do that. Why is everyone just
On the move.
not hitting people today? I swear. Ugh. Great. At least no one is dead yet, so that's good. Oh, I was about to be like, oh, I'm gonna throw that giant barrel of like, I'm gonna throw that like giant barrel that I have. I think Gale has it actually, and I didn't get it from him. Why are you running up there? Alright, let's additional 1d6 piercing damage when you hit with a weapon attack.
Moss
Okay. Alright, cool.
Victory awaits.
Alright, Lizelle, get over here. Some big attack on him. Nice. Okay, good job. Okay. Get some wargs. Okay. Nice, okay, we got that. It's gonna be Shadow Heart, Sneak Attack, an ally within melee distance of an enemy allowing you to sneak. Oh, so
Let's
I
have
can do
some
Sneak Attack?
Come on.
Yeah, let's go to Sneak Attack. Ah, really, Astarion? Okay.
Let's finish this.
Let's just try to kill somebody. Come on. Ugh. I'm always curious what would happen if like Halsin died in this fight. Obviously I'm not going to do that. But, you know, I am kind of curious. What would happen if he died in this fight?
Time to strike.
I'm gonna do a sweeping attack. And do that too, so for a little bit more protection. Yeah, okay. I think that means the spider is gone too now. Okay, cool. Just have 2 more to deal with. Just these little wargies. Okay, just 1 little warg left. Okay, there we go. Got it. Okay, we are gonna.
Pardon the
okay.
viscera.
I'll do
One
a long
should
rest, a
cherish
short
all of
rest.
nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far down the list. You aided a bear without knowing if it would savage you. A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid Halsin.
Glad I could help. You're Halsin, master of the Emerald Grove. I spoke to Nettie. She said you could help me with the parasite in my head. I've heard you're the unmatched leader. I need your help. I've been to the Emerald Grove. It's in danger. You should get out of here. It's not safe. You're Halsin, master of the
Yes,
Emerald
but
Grove.
just Halsin will suffice. Unbecoming to demand honorifics from the one who saved my hide.
Glad I could help. Went to the Emerald Grove. Spoke to Nettie. Unmatched healer. I need your help.
Indeed. Well, not the most opportune moment, but given the lengths you went to, I assume there's some urgency. Come on then, what's the problem? Unless you'd rather wait for an audience of goblins. Oak Father preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you? The Mind Flayer's spawn. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the Absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible?
I don't know. I escaped from a lifted ship after being infected. Maybe the process was interrupted. I think this artifact has something to do with it. Let's do that one.
Perhaps. But I wouldn't want to place all my faith in blind luck. You weren't speaking lightly when you said you needed help. Let me tell you what I know. I've been studying these parasites for a while now. Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are infected with them. Someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles, but I found the next best thing. I found out where they come from. That must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure.
Tell me what you've learned. I know about the tadpole's origins. This magic... Tell me what you've learned about the tadpole's origins. This magic isn't typical of how mind fells procreate, so all of this was for nothing. You've learned all this from your studies? Let's see, this magic isn't typical of how mind flayers procreate.
No, this is different. Altered. The magic used is beyond me. It's either not of this world or so ancient as to be lost to even nature's memory.
Tell me what you learned about the tadpole's origins. So all this was for nothing. You've learned all this from your studies.
Indeed. After we dealt with the drow that ambushed us, Nettie and I were able to inspect the corpse. And the creature that slithered out of it. I had no idea anyone beyond their ranks was infected. You have my sincere sympathies.
What should I do? Sympathies won't help me to survive. This magic you mentioned, this isn't normal for these parasites?
No, this is different. Altered. The magic used is beyond me. It's either not of this world or so ancient as to be lost to even nature's memory.
What should I do? What should I do? Then everything we do here is helpless. What should I do?
I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to Moonrise Towers. Innocents go in, true souls come out. Given that all of these true souls are infected, it has to be the source for this magic. If you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated.
You seem to know a lot about this. Will you come with me to Moonrise? Altered parasites, a cure at Moonrise Towers, maybe? Sounds like guesswork at best. At least I know what to do now. Thank you. It seems like a lot about this. Will you come with me?
I wish I could, but there's still work I've yet to finish. Blood I've yet to spill. I've no right to ask more of you, but if you could help me, I'd be free to join your journey to Moonrise. I cannot allow these butchers to threaten my grove. The natural order must be protected.
Alright, how can I help? Look around. There's no order anymore, only chaos. Alright, how can I help?
My thanks. If you prevail, I'll owe you the debt of a lifetime. Rare is the beast that survives decapitation. Help me eliminate the drow Minthara, the hobgoblin draw Ragslin, and that perversion of a priestess, Gut. They are the ones holding these parasites together. Remove them, and nature will cure itself.
Have a shape-shifting druid bear. Having a shape-shifted druid by my side might make things easier. I'll deal with this. You get to safety. The grove isn't my problem. I have to concentrate on saving myself. You ask too much of me, I can't help. Having a shape-shifting bear.
Be warned. My presence could make things more difficult. I can only restrain my bear form so much. I won't be able to help but attack goblins. If I join you, we'll likely have to slaughter this entire place. You may want to use discretion when approaching the goblin leaders.
Stay here.
May Sylvanus guide your hand. Focus on the leaders. That's all it will take to restore the balance here.
Okay. So let's short rest, honestly.
Wasted. Battle awaits.
And let's pilfer. Pilfering we go, pilfering we go, I am pilfering. Cause I am a little kleptomaniac in this playthrough. In every playthrough, let's be there's anything in Halsin's area. His tomb, whatever. Broken cabinet. What are you? Just somewhere to sit down? No, I don't think there's anything in here. Okay. Let's grab
What's in
you.
here?
Have you candles? Oops. Let's see if there. I don't think there's anything in here either. Just some
Might be
suspicious
useful.
meat. Carcasses. Hey, bones are worth 1 gold, okay? They will help us buy things. Okay, let's see. Just grabbing everything I need. Yes, I am picking up the weird suspicious meat. Oh hey, there's a key there. Prison key. Severed torso, severed arm, severed head. It's kind of funny you can pick up a severed hand right here, because if you played the game before, you will need that later. I know, it sounds funny. Adrenaline rush. Runs to return when you gash, gain wrath for 2 turns. Let's give that to Astarion. Let's see, Snake. Let's get some of these heavier things out of here. Send that to camp. What are you? Animal friendship. Okay, I'll do that. And I'll put guidance on you. Let's see, dwarf poem. Let's read that. Son of Selûne, fall here in the dark below, and we sealed his grove in her holy glow. May the full moon never touch the stars once more. May darkness never conquer the moon maiden's door. A note is scrawled in the margins. Found the door under the temple. Think the moon's turn, but which way? A cluster of stars and lunar phases are sketched beneath. Okay, so that helps us with that. War between Selûne and Shar. Let's read that. A dusty volume that speaks of conflict between the siblings, goddess Selûne and Shar, after Selûne ignited the sun and brought life-sustaining light and warmth into the universe. Okay, we can add that to wares. Let's see. Who does not have? Everyone has one. Let's see. I don't think Karlak does. I think Will does. I think Gale does. So I think we're good on torches now. Oh, you got your ball. Let's see. Let's get that out of there. And that. Let's go type. There we go. I'm gonna send these to Karlak so that she can hold them. What do you have on right now? I don't know. Okay. I need to use that egg sacky. Because it's heavy, but I do need to use it at some point. There we go. Okay, well, I have a little more room now. I'm going to make Astarion pick things up. Because he has more room than me.
Over here.
Small child. Go up here. And saving. Use prison key. Nice. there? I did not even notice them. Dead elf.
Decaying legs protrude from the hole. A failed escape, it seems.
Pull the body free. Investigation. Inspect the body. I probably don't need the guidance, but why not? I can take it.
It seems the tunnel collapsed mid-dig and suffocated him. A crooked heart is embroidered on his left shoe.
Pull the body free.
The body comes loose, revealing a tunnel. Perhaps you can escape where he failed.
Nothing on him. Wooden barrel. There's something else over here that I saw that was like, oh yeah, you can take that. Heavy stone, heavy stone. I want the heavy stones. Because they are worth 1 gold. Also, I can throw them. There's stuff over here too. There, yeah, smoke bomb. Grease bottle. Heavy stone. Heavy stone. Okay, we're good. Okay. Got all this stuff over here, right? Empty, empty, good. Okay. Empty, 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 empty. Good, got all that. Okay, I think I got all this over here too. Just empty. Yep. Okay, let's go up here. All the scrolls.
Don't mind if I do.
Rebellion. Protection. Anything else? Potion of healing. Yes, please. I think there's stuff over here. Holy water. Silver. Crude mace. Yes, please. Okay. Let's do that. And then let's get out of here. We want to go Blighted Village, please.
So, you and Lae'zel. Seems to.
Please don't remind me. But keep your guard up with her.
Note.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Okay, so we're gonna
These
grab...
boots have seen everything.
Did we get that chest? No, we
Anything
have
of
not.
use?
Thank you.
You sniffing where you ain't ought to be, friend? Might have to take that nose.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Deception, what? The guard let me pass. Intimidation. Or you could let me pass and live to see nightfall. Persuasion. Bypass to your guards. If I meant you harm, I would have killed you all. Detect that probe goblin's thoughts. With wisdom, let's try, shall we? Address me properly. I'm just gonna attack him.
Got to move.
Outmaneuver them.
Okay, come here. Then there's a orc. Okay.
May the gods take you first.
Let's get rid of him.
down.
There we go. Cool. And let's take a usual
That
test. Let's see.
Moonhaven.
Moonhaven. Okay, so we are gonna go
Breathe deep and
over
move.
here. I think there's a stash or something over here.
You fight well, but you're so efficient. Why not have a little fun?
Fun. I fight
That
to
might be
win,
worth a look.
not to make spectacles.
What a waste.
Right, lots of stuff. Okay, so we are gonna go here, which is to investigate Korga. We're not gonna go to Antiochus yet, but yeah, so we're gonna go down here and investigate. No, I don't want to create a custom logger. Okay, so let's go that way. Was there something over here? Oh.
Wish I had
Mushroom.
a bag of holding.
Mushroom, mushroom.
That's curious.
I don't think I've ever gotten that before. Let's see what's in there. Ah, silver goblet, ray of sickness, and money. Okay, let's check that out. Okay, so we got running jump. Once per turn, after a wearer dashes or takes similar action, they can jump without using a bonus action. That's cool. Let's give that to Sell. Serve strength. Nice. Okay. Alright, you know what? I've got to read this one because I should probably get rid of it. In life, her service has been impeccable. Daily, she did devote herself to the Lady of Loss. Daily did she free herself from the tyranny of memory. All in time was lost to her, her relations, her preferences, even her own name. Upon the altar of her devotion placed she the ultimate offering, her emptied mind. And when she died, she awoke in death and found herself standing in the pale and fated city of judgment. She waited for the Lady of Loss to retrieve her. A million souls and more passed her in colorless gust, but no hand materialized in her hand. No voice whispered instructions in her ear. No guidance pre-offered itself from the bleached and barren sky. Time, immaterial time, passed around her like air, coming and going, and still the goddess did not come for her devotee. Kellamore pitied her as much as the Lord of Dead is able, but could not intervene. This cleric of the Lady of Lost, unclaimed despite her worthiness, might yet have one more lesson to learn, that not of forgetting, but being forgotten. Well, that is mean, to say the least. Okay, well, yeah, it'll free some stuff up once we get to a cellar. What are you? Color spray. Yeah, why not? Okay. Anything else I want to get rid of? No, but I'm gonna add you to wares. Okay. No, we're good. All right. Okay, let's get going. We have a swamp to go to.
Just tell us where she is.
Do you
We
have
don't
someone
want any
waiting for
trouble.
you in Baldur?
Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see Mayrina.
Just let her go. Please.
Thank goodness you're here, sweetie. I don't know what's come over these boys.
Auntie Ethel's face creases with false concern. You realize she's lying about seeing this girl, Mayrina.
Stop this!
We won't ask again.
How about all you calm down? What's going on here? Lower your weapons. I know this lady. You're lying. You've seen this girl. This has nothing to do with me. I'll calm down. How about we all calm down?
Careful! Don't trust a word out of her mouth. Our sister went to the hag, and we ain't seen her since.
Hand over heart, I don't know their sister. I will gladly help you all look for her, though.
Enough. Where is she?
I won't let you hurt Auntie Ethel. I'm not getting involved. And Ethel, what did you do to their sister? I won't let you hurt Auntie Ethel.
Sweetie, be careful!
He's with the hag!
Don't bloody stand there gaping. Get him!
Alright, initiative.
Heading there.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Demir! Demir!
I will not know failure.
There we go.
Oh, my stars! I didn't mean for this to happen.
Okay, what happened? It sounded like a heated argument. Do you know this Marina they mentioned? Best thanks are paid in gold.
She's their little sister, and she's staying with me. This is all my fault, but I made a promise. Marina begged me not to breathe a word if they came looking for her, and my word is my bond. That poor thing will be distraught. We can't let her know. It'd break her poor heart. I'd best get going, but please stop by my house. I'd like to thank you proper.
I suspect we've been played for fools.
Man. Lizelle is right, but you know.
With haste.
Okay, I am now encumbered again. Let's see, there was a note in there. It's a tattered letter. Dear Don and Demir, don't get mad, I mean it. I'm only leaving this note so you don't panic and do something stupid. I'm going to the Hague. I owe it to Connor to make things right. You know he'd do the same for me. I'll be back soon, so not a word to Mom. Alright, she has enough on her plate, Marina. Okay, add that to where's, please. We're gonna put that right there. That there. Put the smoke bomb there. Let's see. Gonna add that to that. Okay. Let's keep going.
Chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched.
Investigation. Look around for anything out of the ordinary. Monk, wisdom, reach out with your senses. Check the balance of this place. Let's do this because it has a higher bonus. Some guidance. Ooh, yeah, cool. Okay, got it. Alright. Great. Wicker back eyes of the wild. Got that. Loving note. Take a breather, lovelies, and have a bite to eat on me. And to eat. I do not trust you, but whatever. Okay, let's go to the Korga thing. It's over here. I know there's so many traps around here. Okay, I know this is gonna go take us into a fight too, which I don't want to do right now because we should probably get a long rest in there. So I am gonna get us over here. Oh, there's a wooden
traps.
Let's grab you. Okay. I'm going to say right here, we're gonna go take a long rest at camp. And I'm also gonna grab that gunpowder from I think Gale or Will has it. Let's talk to Volo. And then we need to talk to Gale too, apparently, so I'll do that.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company.
What do you know about mind flayers, Lee?
Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know. Quite shocking. The druid Halsin had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close.
I fought one of them, and their parasites. Do you know anything about them?
As a matter of fact, I do. But why do you?
Not only have I encountered mind flayers, but I've killed one. Mind flare planted with their lava in my brain, but I've killed one.
That can't be.
I was captured by mind flayers before. I'm lucky to be alive. I killed a mind flayer and slayer aboard a nautiloid. I've also been infected with one of their parasites. I killed a mind flayer.
You're either an excellent storyteller, or you've experienced something quite exceptional.
I don't know if I'd
Tell
use
me,
that word.
have you noticed
Volo.
any residual psionic malaise since the alleged encounter?
I have, and the mind flayer infected me with parasite. Malaise is one word for it, but more like a psychic transference. No, I haven't noticed anything like that.
Curious. Illithids, their technical name, form a hive mind. One shouldn't be able to hear their dark whispers unless
you've been infected with one of their parasites.
That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now.
Thermophis, tell me more. If only your disbelief could alter facts. Never mind.
If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now. You? Infected by a mind flayer? Ridiculous. Isn't it?
Examine me, find out for yourself. Of course, utterly ridiculous. Doubt facts, you should keep your distance from me.
Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim. If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, dear sweet God!
I like how Volo is just like all talk and everything, and then like he gets presented with something that's like crazy like this, and he's like, "Oh, I got it. It's real." I want rid of the thing by any means necessary. Quit shouting. Can you help?
I mean, yes. I suppose I can. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted.
Alright, and then we received Volo decided to remain in our camp, having learned a learned scholar nearby may be useful. And this is, let's see, Laser of Benevolence, remedy. When you inspire using Bardic Inspiration, you gain 4 temporary hit bars. Okay, yes, I know I'm encumbered.
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon.
Give Gale magical artifact. What will happen to the item? Should I give it to you? The item you want is more of use to me unconsumed. I can't have it let you have anything. Let's see, we're actually just gonna give you this because none of us are bards.
Thank you. Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent.
Go on, you're among friends. There's no need. I trust you, Gale. This better be good. We wasted a small fortune on you already. There's no need. I trust you, Gale.
I appreciate it greatly, but I can no longer keep you in the dark. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. And from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mistra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
So like it has been kind of like, I don't know if Larian has it confirmed this, but it has been kind of globally accepted by the fan base that like Mistra groomed Gale and then proceeded to like use him sexually and like, you know, abused him. So like I think it's really interesting that like in a lot of fan fictions it's like Mistra has her own warning and stuff like that are in tags, and it's just kind of been like accepted that like Gale was abused and Gale was in an abusive relationship, and like he literally is like a walking epitome of, you know, this is like him trying to like appease his abuser because he, you know, was in an abusive, controlling relationship that his like sense of good and right has been warped. And so there's just so much in this whole entire game that's like just speaks to a lot of people about those subjects, and obviously, you know, media literacy and all that is kind of low right now, but I do really appreciate that like Larian took the time to show different types of abuse through different people in different ways, and made it so that you're like, even if you've never really had abuse in your life and or never really experienced or haven't processed your own abuse, or even like, you know, been like, oh, this is what's going on with me, that it does a really good job at like just telling you about stuff like this and like making it so you're aware that stuff like this happens, and it is just a beautiful, beautiful game, and I love it, and it does a very good job with its characters, and it handles these situations and these topics extremely well. Anyway, let's get back to our fantasy game. Are you telling me you made love to a goddess? Bold. Few would dare to reduce a goddess to their muse. I don't believe a word of what you're saying. Bold. A few would dare to reduce a goddess to their muse.
I am, after all, the villain of the tale. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mistra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross, yet every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
I do also think that it's, you know, this is just heavy stuff, and I'm sorry. But I also think it's very interesting that Gale is like, I'm the bad guy here. And universally across, like, again, the fan base and, like, what actually happens in the game, people are like, no, Gale, I think Mystra is the bad guy here. How exactly did you try to cross those boundaries? You thought you knew better than Mystra? You're more for than I thought. I applaud your ambition. How exactly did you cross those boundaries?
I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. But she only smiled and told me to be contented. Inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
I'm intrigued. Tell me all. We can go over that later. Straight to the solid course, please. Let's tell it all.
Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite. His entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms, until the day Mystra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess?
What was the answer to that question? I guess you ruled out flowers and chocolates altogether? So your grand plan was akin to emptying a cup of water in the sea. Brilliant. Also, like, him going to this grand jester to, like, appease her is, like, very on brand with their relationship. And, but yeah, it's great. What was the answer to that question?
The answer was to try. The outcome was to fail. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book bound and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
Yank your hand away. How are you still alive? Gods, why show me this all this time? I've been traveling with a monster. How are you still alive?
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however.
Go on. You'll die. I don't think I want to hear this.
I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
Is there nothing we can do? I thought you were growing closer, Gale. You should have told me right away. Unbelievable. Did you ever think this would happen if the tadpole got the better of you? By rights, I should kill you. There's nothing. Is there nothing we can do?
We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this, it must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
I care too much about you to abandon you now, Gale. We travel on together. If we were to part ways, where would you go? You pose too great a threat. This is goodbye, Gale. I care too much about you.
That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
Okay, so we now know that Gale is a giant ticking time bomb. Which, I mean, everyone kind of is. But, while I'm here, let me look at everyone else. So Gale is the one who has this. So send that to Shadowheart now. Gale has the book, so I do want to go through that. Do I want to give that to him? He has light armor, and yeah, let's put that on him. Let's send that to Lizelle. Carlick, what do you got? Let's send that to Lizelle. Send this to Shadowheart. Okay, so you have one, you have a torch. So all of us have torches now. Cool. Okay. So we are going to, before I do anything, I'm going to sell some stuff to Bolo. And then we'll get out of here.
Fella. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Okay, let's see. Let's trade. Let's see, add wares, obviously. Can get a potion of healing. Is there anything else? Let's grab. Let's get some of this stuff out of here. Don't have to worry about it. What are you? Leather boots? Yeah. What are you? Strength saving throws. Let's send those to Carlac. Got that. And let's see. Color spray. Grease spell. Scarlet mage armor. Misty step. Remove curse. Let's get that. Scroll of shocking grasp. Speak to the dead. Witch bolt. Misty step. Let's grab that too. And that. And that. And that. And a fishy. Okay. And let's get some stuff out of here. There you go. Sleep potion. this oil. Let's see. I do know. Let's split this. I can't remember if I have a skull or not yet. I will need it later. I really need to get rid of these books. I really need to read these books. Are you just your grease bottle? Cool. To hand would get rid of. Friend finder, obviously keeping. Poisoned apples. Okay, get rid of that. 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 Where's the hand? Arm, severed arm. Didn't I grab the hand? Did I send that to camp already? I thought I had one of the hands. Severed arm, severed arm. We need the hand later, okay? Don't judge me. Let's get that out of here. Want that, saving the ingots. Chance of ensnare target if it is not a plant or a beast. We're gonna get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oops. Nope. Come back. No. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Separate leg. Separate foot. Skull. Heavy stones. Grease bottles. Padded armor. Okay. So, I don't really need this. Or that. Or that. Or that. Or that. Don't really need this. That misty step. Don't need that. Shocking grasp. Remove curse is the expensive one. Save balance art for some coins. Okay. Barter. Thank you. Okay. Leave. Okay. So let's take a long rest, and that's where I'm gonna end today. If you have any questions about what I am knitting, please feel free to put those in the comments down below. All of the patterns are in the description. Unfortunately for this one, I can't really tell you what yarn it was. I repurposed it from a sweater, and then I did not buy the sweater, so I got it in clothing exchange, so I can't really help you with there. But if you have any recommendations on how to defeat honor mode, I would greatly appreciate that. And yeah, thanks for being here, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay, yeah, bye.